Good morning, good evening, YouTube. I'm here with my host, Jay Works.
Hey, y'all know this is Street Savvy. You see what we in? We in PD coat. Y'all see the clothing, man. It gets better before it gets later. Listen, how you doing, Chris?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Jay.
You look like you're doing fabulous over there. You're doing fabulous. Good work too as well. We got a great show, folks. Right now we're embarking on
Our 100th show. And what are we, 98 in now?
we 98 in,
Mm-hmm.
98, 98 in, folks.
That's a lot.
That's a lot of shows. You got any favorites?
Few favorites.
Which one? Name one.
My top favorite one is when, what were we speaking about? We've done so many. It's hard to remember these topics. Got to sift through papers and things. But I think we were speaking about the entertainment industry. We were talking about Puffy and what's been going on with him, and in the industry and things like that. All of his accusers. It was one of my favorites because that's a topic that's expanded since then. We just brought it out, and I mean, people are coming out. So it was good to report on something like that and be a part
Yes, of
of
course.
that exposure, that alleged exposure
Bee
and
Gees.
information. So good to be informed about what's going on in the industry and in
Of
Hollywood
course, of
and people that
course.
produce the music that we love so much.
Yes, yes.
You
I
know,
agree. I totally
these
agree.
are our favorite artists and
I totally
actors
agree.
and actresses that are just going through things.
Yes, they
But they're
are.
people too, so everybody
Well,
go through something.
I'm glad to know we have a humor on this show. Street Savvy again. It's one of the greatest podcasts I think that's out. And my co-host, I think, share sentiment the same thing. But what we got to say for you guys here is we love bringing you the knowledge
Hmm.
and the quotes we bring up in the news, um, and the light music. Right now, today we playing the Bee Gees in the background. We are not we are not responsible for the contents and the copyright of this music. The Bee Gees are. But it's great music. We play a lot of different type of music or genre of music, and we love that here. My friend always telling me, my co-host, Al Green, Al Green. I'm like, Bee Gees, Bobby Brown, Michael Jackson, name it, just to name a few. So we do a lot of fun things here. But again, folks, we are embarking on 100, 100, 100. Can you see it? 100 shows. 100 shows. I love it. I done got everybody in the house involved. In Chris' house, they probably all tired of me by now. Like, this man gonna be a genius or a great history of historian. Because never gonna fail. Because we failing is not doing it. So I'm not gonna be a failure. I'm always trying. So I'm always gonna be a historian of something, and to have someone with me along like Kristen Bouchard, it's a great thing to do. Folks, we got a powerful show in these next 2 hours. We got two more shows to go. Stay with us. Like, subscribe, and share. We're YouTube. And thank you, YouTube, for giving us a platform as well, to present this great work we do. It's hard, Chris, man.
I know.
It's hard. Chris come on the show sometimes, y'all, and be like, what's next?
Yeah.
And I'm like, let's go.
Hmm.
I got you. That's what she's saying. That's what I tell her. So both ways we're proud. And we appreciate it. Is that fair to say?
Definitely fair to say and accurate.
Great. So, folks, without further ado, we're gonna get to the show. In sports news, we had a great college game today. Um, College football news. Woo! Great game, folks. It's four teams in the college playoff, right, folks? And they go at it. And may the best men win. So today, Michigan played Alabama. Roll Tide, roll tide. Michigan has not been in a big dance for a while. Every time and every year that comes up, they cannot win the big one. Well, it seems like, folks, that is ending. This time for Michigan to get busy. They beat almighty Alabama today in OT in a thriller, 27-20. Let's go, Michigan. And it was other bowl games, New Orleans Bowl, Jacksonville State, 34-31 over Louisiana, over the Curry Bowl, Miami, Ohio, and Appalachian State. Appalachian State lost 9-13. Okay, and Georgia Southern in Ohio, 21-41, Ohio, and the Mid-Rise Beach Bowl. Is that right? Yeah. Don't quote me on that, allegedly. The Independence Bowl was Cal against Texas Tech, 14-34. Texas Tech won that bowl. And UCLA won the LA Bowl over Ball State, 35-22. And New Mexico State lost against Fresno State, 10-37. Wow, that was a romper. And Western Kentucky beat Old Dominion, 38-35. And the what? The Fiesta. Fiesta. Well, what is that over here? Maybe I'm going to say it wrong. Yeah, Fiesta Testable. That's what it says. Folks, I wouldn't allow you. And other news, UTSA against Marshall. Marshall beat them. No, UTSA, University of Tulsa, I think it is, won 35-17, allegedly. Okay? And that's another bowl game. And one more. Is it? Poor Syracuse. I'm sorry, folks. Syracuse University has been going through a lot. They fired a coach, Dino Babers, the end of the season. Brought in another coach, and South Florida blew them out 45-0.
That's bad.
And the Valco Renton Bowl. This is retarded. Excuse my language. Let's go, Syracuse. Next year. The famous Idaho Potato Bowl, Georgia State over Utah State, 45-22. Arkansas State over Northern Illinois. No, Northern Illinois over Arkansas State, 19-21, folks. Utah, Northwestern. Northwestern beat Utah 14-7 in the Las Vegas Bowl. The Birmingham Bowl, Duke over Troy, 17-10. And South Alabama, wow, Alabama's, well, other side of that, Alabama's won. Southern Alabama beat Eastern Michigan 59-10 in the Victory Bowl. Okay, folks. James Madison lost 21-31 over Army in the Armed Forces Bowl. And last but not least, the Hawaii Bowl, Central Carolina won 24-14 over San Diego State. Oh, Kansas got a bowl over here. The Congratulations Bowl. Is that right? Yes. No. Oh, the Guarantee Bowl. I'm sorry. Guarantee Bowl. I'm losing my damn mind of it. The Guarantee Bowl, 49-36. Kansas beat UNLV, and Bowling Green lost 24-30 over Minnesota, folks, and Texas State 45-21 over Rice. That was all your sporting bowl games dating back to Christmas. I think I did an all right job. Let's go to. Nope, we don't want to do that. We go on today's NBA games. Okay, the Dallas Mavericks is down 86-110. The Charlotte Hornets. Dallas Mavericks down 86-110 to the Utah Jazz. Charlotte Hornets are losing 76-100 to the Denver Nuggets. The Portland Trailblazers are down 67-86 over under the Phoenix Suns. And the Miami Heat, first half, 30-23 over the LA Clippers. Okay, Minnesota Timberwolves lost Almighty New York Knicks, 106 to 112. New York 6 beat. Yeah, Minnesota Timberwolves. Minnesota got a great record over there. 24-8. Good win, New York Knicks. And the Cleveland Cavaliers lost to the Toronto Raptors. That was the worst loss right there, buddy. Yeah, Indiana Pacers won 122 to 113 over Milwaukee Bucks. Good win, Pacers. Good win. And the Detroit Pistons back to their losing ways, 113 to 136, the Houston Rockets. So, folks, that was a long sports, and I'm glad I got that by because we all need sports. I love sports. My partner over here is like, I don't have an idea, but hey, go ahead and do. We are in our 100th. Trying to reach 100 shows tonight, and I hope you folks really join us and join in on this groundbreaking moment with us here at Street Savvy. Chris.
Jay.
I love you, girl.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Friendship is
You my
always good.
friend.
Friendship is always good. Friendship always good. Friendship always good, folks. Any type of business or family or entity, you need a friend.
Mhm.
And we are a friend in this business. We are colleagues. We are teacher and student, pupil and student. We are just here gathering information from our minds, body, and soul, and social media, of course, and delivering it to you folks in one shape, form, or fashion. And that's Street Savvy, the podcast. So hope you folks take this in and really dialogue it and digest it in and see two great people with an organization that has clothing
PD code.
and apparel and have voices and have other different projects.
Mhm.
In the 1 minute with Jay Works is a great one. Another podcast that we do from time to time, 1 minute show, which we will be doing real big in 2024. And then the new show, She the Reporter, Talented Women. Talented Women. Going to bring it to you just as much as we do. And hopefully you'll be around for that. And the sports show, Straight Shooter. Yes. So we got a lot of things coming out, folks. And we hope you guys, please go out and get this apparel. So we'll say it. T-shirts, socks, sweatpants, sweatshirts, sweatsuits, mark neck, turtlenecks, women bags, men bags, coats, dungarees, which just means jeans, folks. What else? We got
Hats.
we got dad hats, crew hats, baseball caps, all with PD coat. And we have blazers, pea coats, all in PD coat, folks. Please support us here at PD coat. Now, let's get to this great news on this podcast. Story today.
News of the day. News of the day.
News of the day. I said story. News of the day.
That's okay. Because I have a story as well.
So, news of the day.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
News of the day. Coming out of New York City, Manhattan, the nice hotels. Here we go again. The migrants. They're causing chaos within this building. Chaos with taxpayers' dollars as well. Apparently, allegedly, they've been throwing away the free meals. They have it on video and pictures. These migrants.
You don't need us.
Have been throwing away perfectly good sandwiches and hot meals.
Hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Perfectly good sandwich hot meals that
Yeah.
our kids that we need.
Yes. Served to them by the hotel workers. Allegedly, these migrants say we don't want it. They put it outside the hotel room. And, these housekeepers and cleaners got to go and clean up. They've got garbage bags upon pounds, allegedly pounds of food. The migrants say that they do not like, they will not eat, they do not want. And so they give it to the trash can. My thing is, they're given so much and they're giving so little, if anything. We have people on our streets to feed in our community who they, shut these soup kitchens down early. These homeless shelters, you got to go out and look for a job. You can't stay here. They're not putting our people in hotel rooms or especially luxury hotel rooms. They're not feeding our people like they're feeding the migrants. We have a lot of programs that they've actually cut, for elderly, Meals on Wheels, and for homeless people.
Say it.
Things like that. to what? Fund people that allegedly are very ungrateful, who come here with their families and sneaky and assume that they're going to get a handout. Apparently, they were right. They knew something we didn't as American citizens, but they're not appreciative. And I wish that they would just not take things for granted. To leave their home under a notion of it's not safe, to come to someone else's home and take advantage and throw their gifts away for the sake of entitlement is just not right. And that is what I am reporting on the New York City migrants and the luxury hotels that they're staying in. What do you have to say? Anything? What do you think? What are your thoughts?
Government, government, government problems. And it's trickled down to people who live in these cities, in these neighborhoods. It's just bad. Bad news. United States government. You can't be too nice 1 minute and then go overseas bringing our kids to war the next minute. What are we doing? We in trillions of dollars of deficit because our government wants to bring us in wars that we know nothing about, who we fighting against, who we got helping fighting us. None of this stuff. Now you're bringing people over here who don't give two shits about the government or the policies or your food. And you're saying you're being nice? Yeah. How about being nice to black and brown folks? What you've been taking from us, our dignity, our pride, our souls. How about being nice to black and brown people today? People who's born to die in America. Period.
Story of the day. Sad coming out of Florida. Christmas Day. Two brothers and a sister with a baby that she was holding allegedly, 8 months old. Now, gifts were being exchanged. Allegedly, they're 16 and 17 years old now, these two brothers. The 16-year-old brother was upset that the 17-year-old brother was getting, in his opinion, allegedly, more Christmas gifts from his sister. So the two boys were arguing. The sister came out to speak, you guys allegedly, calm down this Christmas Day. We're here to love each other. It's not about how many gifts, it's about family and love. 16-year-old said, okay, I got you. Went into the house, allegedly got a gun and shot his sister while she had her baby in her arms. Shot her dead on the street. That's not even the half of it. Allegedly, the 17-year-old boy, you shot my sister. He went and got his gun
and shot
the brother on Christmas Day. Two dead bodies, a baby without a mother, a family broken apart.
A baby without an uncle, a mother,
That's
and
right.
Another uncle who's going to spend his rest of his natural life
in prison,
in jail.
Mm-hmm.
People, thanks by the way for reporting the story. Anything else to report on that?
No, that's it. It's pretty tragic.
Pretty tragic story. I hate to do tragic things and report news, but that's news. Folks, guns don't kill people. People kill people. And that was just a prime example of loved ones getting into a quarrel that they could have went down to dukes or hands or nothing at all. Mm-hmm. But they did. And the results are fatal. Fatal, folks. Wow. Wow. I am just distraught about that. Okay, folks. Thank you for the news of the day.
You're welcome.
Appreciate you. Story of the day as well.
Thank you.
Topic of the day. Topic of the day.
Topic of the day.
Wow. That story got me mind-boggling.
Yeah, I almost didn't really want to report it because it's just
no, it's cool.
Tragic.
You gotta report things.
Wow,
I gotta deep up with that. Wow. The topic of the day was what?
Do you make the money or does the money make you?
Let's say it again. Do
Do
you
you
make
make the
money
money
or
or
money
money
makes
makes
you?
you?
Let's say it again. Do you
You
make
make
money?
money.
Does money make you? What you thought?
I make the money because I'm not a slave to my pockets.
Whoa, I like that. I like that sentiment to that thought. Folks, she said it. She said it. Well, let me bring this home. Let me tell you something. When I was in the streets, I had kids, I had needs and wants. Nobody would hire me because of the stigma of my record, my criminal record, or my background or area I lived in, or work was just not, it wasn't paying enough. So I had to go out and get it. I didn't want to do it for the Joneses. It makes for other people's thoughts and looks of pleasures or nice looks, cold sneakers. I did it for my babies. I did it for me. I did to have things that I couldn't get without income. Um, hustling, hustling was something I learned early, early age. Know how to do, put no other thought in it, but doing it and winning. Put money in my pocket. I always made money. I never let money make me. Today, me and my co-hosts, we ain't got no problems about money about this podcast. Because we make money. Money don't make us. She'll tell you every dime in that show, that man has done that. To think about another number. To do another number. That's where we at with that. Because we are responsible for our money. Not money responsible for us.
That's right.
You know? Um, in layman's terms, folks, you can be married, single, rich, black, or poor, or indifferent. Indifferent. You have to have money means and money limits. Money wealth, money growth, and save money.
Mm-hmm.
Save, save, save. In an articulate way.
Mm-hmm.
I'm adjusting, articulate way. You got to know you're not the only one out there providing. You are the only one out there providing. Yes, because other people's doing what they're doing for their peoples. But you got to do what you do for your family, your peoples. And how the title is money. Do you make money? Do money or money makes you? When money start making you, that means you're doing some obscure things to get it with any means necessary. And I believe in my life, you can never have too much of everything. Just have some. You know, me and Chris had a conversation earlier about friendship and family and how things can stop right now. We still got to keep going. Later on.
That's correct.
So it's not a motto. It's not a figure. It's not a non-belief. It's something that we need to keep on going. Nothing's going to change that. She focused. I'm focused. We need to be focused. That's how we win. And money's never going to make us. Money never's going to win us over. You know? It costs to be the boss, baby. It also costs to be who I am today. A statue. A statue. Chris, take us home. Take us home, Chris. Go on and lay it out. I know you got something. Go on and lay us out about that money.
Yeah, I've always had the notion of, for myself, I'm gonna work, get the things I need, get the things I want, and make sure I'm comfortable. I don't ever want to be on a job or in a position of life to where my needs are so dire. I'm doing any and everything and too much to get that money to pay my bills. Unfortunately, a lot of people are in this economy now, and some people have to work more than one job, more than two jobs. So does the money make them? They making the money, in my opinion. They're making it to survive. They're making it to live. Just like we all are. Like Jay said, being smart with what we have acquired financially, that sets us up for success. How are we saving? How are we doing our managing our finances? Are we investing? Do we even have enough? What are your future plans? What are you doing with the money that you are getting? Are you blowing it? Or are you doing something smart and needed with it? So you don't ever want to be in a position to where the money makes you, even if you do have a lot of money. The wealthy people, some people are just so wealthy they throw away money. They buy things and they go places that's unnecessary because they become bored with what they have. In my opinion, why not do something meaningful with what you have? You got these billionaires out here. You can't die and take that money with you. Do something more meaningful. Make your life more meaningful. Create foundations, help people. Do something for the community that you've come from. Go back and help build it up and help clean it up. These schools and things like that. I think if people started investing more with their finances that are able to in the community and teaching people how to get like them, teaching people how to become millionaires and business owners. That's when you make the money and are able to pass good things on and teach those good attributes as well to the next person. I make the money. Money don't make me. You know, people's attitudes and egos come into play. They forget who they are and where they come from.
And what got them there?
And what definitely got them there. Who helped them to get there.
Yeah.
Some people say, I don't need anybody. Oh, but you needed somebody to help you to learn how to invest in that business you just created your millions from. So when we can think of making the money and not letting the money make us, I think we'll come up with better ideas and better ways to manage our money and our finances so we can have that wealth and build that generational wealth and not blow our money. It's good to have fun. It's good to splurge on yourself. It's good to date yourself. It's good to spend on yourself. It's good to go buy the things you want, but be savvy about it, like street savvy.
Hey.
Be savvy about what's in your pockets and always be mindful about where your money going. Keep track because when it's gone, it's gone.
Hey, I cannot say that no better. Be savvy about what's in your hands. Be accountable for what you need to do. Ain't nothing too late, too short to start, and to finish strong. So again, folks, don't let money make you. You make money. Make that a key lesson. Thank you, America. I'm Jay Works.
I'm Kristen Bouchard.
And this is Street Savvy, the podcast. Thank you for joining. And we do have one more show to commence 100 groundbreaking shows for you on this lovely podcast, Street Savvy. Take them out, Chris.
Thank you for watching, everyone. Thank you for joining us on YouTube to the greatest podcast in the world, Street Savvy. We hope you like, subscribe, and share, and tune in to our big 100.
Thank you. I'm Jay Works.
I'm Kristen Bouchard.
And this is the podcast that pays the most, Street Savvy. We'll be right back at you, folks. Right back at you.